Well, new tonight at 10, in some parts of America, communities claim they are being sickened by an invisible cancer-causing toxin in the air. Spotlight on America has been reporting the dangers of ethylene oxide emissions for months.
This week, Josie Sturman uncovers how poor and minority communities are disproportionately impacted and why some are taking up a fight to protect their health.
We are sick and we are dying.
It's that serious.
It's that serious. Yes, it's that serious.
Sharon Levine says she's been leading a life and death battle to save her community.
If I hadn't spoken up, they would have been already constructing. But no, once I found out about this monster, this Goliath, no way.
The Goliath was a giant chemical company that's threatening to build a $9 billion plant in her parish that would emit something called ethylene oxide into the air. The colorless, odorless gas known as ETO has been labeled a carcinogen by the Environmental Protection Agency, which says long-term exposure can increase the risk for certain kinds of cancer. And where Sharon lives in Louisiana, reports uncovered by Spotlight on America show there are already 5 facilities considered high priority because of elevated cancer risks related to ETO emissions.
I don't think people know because I didn't know. We are poor and black in this neighborhood. They figure that no one is going to care, no one is going to look into it, and no one is going to fight it.
While some more affluent, predominantly white communities outside Chicago and Atlanta have mounted public fights, even running one ETO facility out of town, some more rural, lower-income areas don't find themselves with the same powerful voice, even though they feel the brunt of the impact. Federal data reveals that of the top 45 ETO emitters across the country, almost half are located in mostly minority communities. Many of those facilities are in neighborhoods where much of the population lives in poverty. And they may not even be aware of the problem because, as a Spotlight on America investigation showed this past September, the EPA still hasn't publicly informed some areas about the cancer risks they face from ETO, even in hard-hit Louisiana.
So the EPA hasn't been here at all to talk about ETO.
On ethylene oxide, they have not been here at all. I understand they don't want to come down and walk into a buzzsaw, but yet the community has a right to understand what's being released, why it's being released, how much is being released, and how big an area.
Wilma Subra with the Louisiana Environmental Action Network is on a mission to inform impacted communities, calling for lower emissions and regulations to protect people who she says can't just pack up and leave.
They don't have the financial resources to just walk away from all the equity in their homes. So the issue is they have to stay here and suffer.
We need your help.
Sharon Levine has taken her fight to Capitol Hill, asking lawmakers to protect minority communities from breathing in toxic air. Back home in Louisiana, her battle is already getting results, with construction of that massive chemical plant put on hold.
This is my community. This is where I was raised and born, and I want to stay here. And I know the people that live here want to stay here too. So yes, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight till the end.
I'm Josie Sturman for Spotlight on America.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.